welcome back, all you stick jockeys. It is me, Captain T. You know, I never really had any complaints about the takeoff performance of the Murf. He gets off good and short, climbs like a rocket, no problem. But I'm tired of being the slowest boat in the pool. A friend of mine named Fish from Canada told me about his Cato prop. He's got the same airplane, he's got the same engine. He runs a Prince P-tip prop in the summer when he's on floats, but he runs a Cato prop in the winter. So we talked with the lovely Nicole out in California, and we done bought us one of them Cato props. Thing of beauty it is. How to install your new Cato Propeller. You got packaging down to a science. Look at that. Look at stickers. Warranty. Customer operations and maintenance manual. You think I should read the directions? You know, they really do have packaging down to a science. This thing came all the way from California on one of them UPS Wreck-'em trucks. There ain't a mark on it, so their packaging is good. Looks like a fine piece of furniture. We start in, of course, by taking off the old stuff to get ready to put on the new stuff. So pull the screws out of the spinner, clip the safety wires, pull the bolts, pull the bulkhead, pull the prop. Away we go. About a 1/2 inch difference in the hub size on the Cato. That's going to require a little relief cut into the spinner as we go. Also going to require an 1/8 inch shim. Bought this at Vans for $11. It's a universal type deal. We took all the burrs off from it, got it all clean and shiny, so there's no problem with any stress. And we took a Scotch-Brite to the spinner bulkheads, rounded bolt holes, take off any burrs. Then we did a pre-assembly, crush plate first, front spinner bulkhead, and then the 1/8 inch aluminum spacer. That's all pre-assembled, ready, so we don't have to fumble with it. And then we put the rear spinner bulkhead on exactly where it came off, because I don't want to mess with the program here. Put the prop on and then stick that assembly that you made on the front. Grab some threads before you drop your prop on the hangar floor. Then it's time for the tighten up. You want to tighten these a little at a time in a star pattern. You want that prop on there nice and straight. You should check the tracking at the tips to make sure it's within 1/8 of an inch on each tip. And torque it to 38 foot-pounds. Check to make sure that the bolts penetrate all the way through, and then it's time for safety wire. 41 thousandths. Put that relief in the spinner. I checked it for just rough balance, make sure it wasn't really whopper-jawed. And put it on in the same position that it came off. This spinner does have a little weight in one side, so we don't want any problems. We'll put it on exactly the way it came off. Put the screws to it. We're nearly there. Nothing left to do but to start her up. And so we did.
Well, here we go. First run of the new Cato Propeller. I don't expect the takeoff roll to be shorter. I expect it to be just a tad longer. And I don't expect the RPMs on takeoff because we're taking a bigger bite out of air. I've done a static run on it. Runs about 2370, which is less than the Prince was, but that's understandable. So we'll see what we can do on the takeoff.
Hastings area traffic
Yankee Experimental 797 Romeo, departing runway 27, be a left turnout remaining in the pattern. Well, right now at 750 feet a minute climb, I'm showing 2,400 RPMs at full throttle. And we'll get up just a little higher. Right now I'm showing 1,300 feet a minute at 2,426 RPMs. I'm going to draw that back just a little bit. I don't need all that. We're at 1,500 feet already. So flaps are off. We'll go reflex on the flaps and droops. And we'll get her under control here. Still climbing. Still likes to climb. Murphy likes to climb. No getting around it. So throttle back just a little bit. I'm already showing indicated much more than normal. Must be a breeze blowing. The GPS is showing 125 on a downwind for 27. Got it peeled back to 2,300 RPMs. Still showing 128 downwind on the GPS. There's no wind on the ground. I think I'm going to be able to run less RPMs and get more cruise. We'll find out here as we circle around. All right, 2330 right now, and we're still we're on a crosswind for 27. We're showing 118, which is that jives exactly with the airspeed indicator. And we're turning into the wind now, I believe, upwind for what there is. We're only 1,800 feet. So there is a little wind out of the west. Well, it's tough to get a good read on things, but I would say we're probably doing about 112, 114 miles an hour. We're indicating 118. I'm well satisfied with that so far because indicated on this airplane was always right around 100. Maybe a little over, maybe a little under, but always right around 100. So we're not doing too bad. I did a speed run on it. It'll do 2,700 full throttle. We were concerned that maybe there simply wasn't enough airflow through the engine to provide adequate cooling. So I'm well satisfied at this point. We're showing under 375 with low RPMs, adequate speed. I'm well satisfied. Well satisfied. Hey, it's been another epic journey. Well, there you go, all you stick jockeys. Thanks for coming along. We appreciate you stopping by the hangar to see what's shaking with the Murf. I think the new prop's going to work out just fine. Until next time, it's Captain T. We'll see you around the hangar. So long.